Hey everybody, it's Chris, and tonight's video is maybe a reintroduction to this page, this channel. So a little bit about me. This is going to be, let's go back for a little bit. 2006, I threw my first round of disc golf. I think it was June. And previous to that, I kind of made fun of the sport. I loved playing Ultimate, I loved playing catch whenever I could with Frisbees, but I'd always thought disc golf was kind of that weird sport off to the side. And then I threw my first round and I was hooked. I bought my first discs the next day. Started buying lots on eBay, buying discs online, bought a bag. I'm sure all of you can relate to that. And one of the other dreams I came up with that summer was what I would do if I had my own disc golf shop. And so of course you had to come up with a name. So I roughed out a quick sketch, and I'm a terrible artist. I am looking for this image. I know it's somewhere in my house, so I am looking for it. But I named my imaginary shop Lazy Chucker Disc Golf. My wife, who was my fiance then, thought it was a terrible name and hated it. And my roommate thought I was a mess and laughed a lot. So, Lazy Chucker Disc Golf was that idea in my head. Fast forward 16 years, obviously I never opened my own shop. I've lived in 5 other states since then. But I realized I've been doing this channel for 5 or 6 years, and I could have been using that title the entire time. So, I've not officially, but I'm looking at rebranding the channel to Lazy Chucker Disc Reviews or Lazy Chucker Disc Golf Reviews. If you have a preference on that, let me know. I haven't decided yet. But, yeah, I have an image. Paul King provided the image at the beginning of the video that you got to see. That's not mine. Paul, thank you for that work. And I have another couple friends who are working on images, so I might rotate logos, or I might just use them in different circumstances. But I do have an image associated with the reviews now, and a name, which I haven't had before. Previously, it's just been me. So, I do want to do a couple things with that. First off, we are going to look at the Supreme Escape tonight. But it's going to be a lazy review, so don't expect much out of it. Hopefully you'll get a laugh. I do promise that we will look at the Supreme Escape in more detail, an actual normal me-type review in the future. But tonight I want to do a lazy review, so hopefully you'll get a good smile. That said, the Supreme Escapes, I did the prototype already. This is the first run. They do feel a little different than the prototype. That's why I need to do a second review. A little bit domier. They feel a little bit more like a normal Escape because the shape is... this is a first run, 2 first runs. The shape is more similar to the regular Escape now, so just be aware of that. There will be a full review coming out because I think the first run, which will hopefully be the stock style, merits that on its own. So, enjoy the lazy review. That's coming up shortly after this. And let me know what you think about rebranding the channel, the name, whether it should be Lazy Chucker Disc Golf Reviews or just Lazy Chucker Disc Reviews, and hit me up with that. As always, thank you to my sponsors, Dynamic Discs and Hazy Shade, for sticking with me this year. It's been a little bit weird of a year, but I've enjoyed making reviews as always, and when I can get out, I love to throw. And if you guys have a chance, please hit up their websites, purchase something, tell them you appreciate them for being in the communities they're in and just doing what they do for disc golf. HazyShade.com or DynamicDiscs.com. All right, put those comments below. Let's have a conversation. Talk to you soon. Let's get this first lazy edition review started. We're going to start with the Supreme Escape. This is the beautiful Supreme plastic, which is similar to Latitude's Grand. Here's the wing profile. I promise to do a better job with this for the real review, but there is slightly more dome on this one. Now let's go out to the course. First up, backhand. Now there was a pretty decent headwind. I did turn it over, so actually the fact that it came back at the end was pretty surprising to me, and that's why it merits another review. Forehand, even windier. Not a clean release, but you can see how much the wind's making it dance there. Now, for my lefty friends who have always been cheering for me to do left-handed backhand reviews, here you go. As you can see, I didn't get a clean, I turned that one over a little bit, but again, there's that fight back. And of course, let's get a forehand in there too. Man, look at those wind conditions. Looks really familiar. After having thrown this disc, forehand and backhand at least once, I can confirm it does fly. I recommend you try one as well. Real review coming soon. Thanks for watching.